Many were keen on the mid-year budget review presentation as it would give a clear economic direction of the country for the remaining half of the year, especially as the country seeks a bailout program from the International Monetary Fund (IMF). The Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, after over an hour's delivery, stated the government's strategy for managing the economy for the rest of the year on Monday. But the minority in Parliament finds the mid-year budget review presentation very uninspiring, while stressing that it did not address the pertinent issues of the country. Ranking member of the Finance Committee in Parliament, Kaisel Atoforsen, cast doubt on the government's ability to achieve many of its revised targets for the economy.
Our minister responsible for finance informed all of us that the GDP growth for the year 2022 has been revised from 5.8% to 3.7%. I beg to say, even the 3.7%, he cannot achieve it. Fitch has just informed us that the GDP growth for the year 2022 will be 2.5%, the worst ever in the history of Ghana. Colleagues, things fall apart. Things fall apart. Unfortunately, we do not have the competent hands to take Ghana out of this mess. That's true. We do not have competent hands to take this country out of the mess that we've seen ourselves. Ajegong, things are out of hand. I'm disappointed in the statement today as a Ghanaian that I am thinking that if a country is in crisis to the extent that your debt is unsustainable, when you come and appear before the people's representative, Parliament of the Republic, first you have to speak the truth. Second, you have to speak in a way that you get public buy-in.
Second Vice President of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Stefan Mason, felt the government did not provide enough information on its proposed homegrown solutions to improve the country's fortunes.
I haven't made that presentation. I guess I'm mixed feelings. These are the reasons why. You know, previously the government, or through the Minister of Finance, had laid certain policies that were going to ensure revenue increase.
The homegrown policies.
Yes. So I was very much looking forward to hearing a lot about that. Because why have we gone to IMF? This whole IMF issue are not policies IMF gives us. They are policies that we present to them that we are going to implement. So I was looking at saying that, okay, this program that we intended to do, now we are going to do it. So the exemptions bill, nothing was said about that. And there are a lot of exemptions that goes on that makes us lose a lot of revenue. Okay? The property rate issue. I was also expecting something to be said about that as well. Then revenue leakages. I mean, in a auditor's report, we're losing so much money that nothing is being said about it to ensure that we plug those holes.
President of the Ghana Union of Traders Associations, GUTA, Dr. Joseph Obing, is rather pleased that the benchmark values policy was not tampered with, although he had concerns over the VAT policy.
I'm happy that they do not touch the benchmark value because the times are not ripe for any further layer of cost. If we have to increase duties and to put up another burden for the good people of Ghana. Already inflation has taken a toll. So I was actually not expecting, even though my brother was expecting that it should be should have been handed to him. But I was also expecting that the VAT we should have gone back to the flat rate. But it seems that we are still going on the standard rate, but it creates a lot of unfairness in the market.
Greater Accra chairman of the Association of Ghana Industries AGI, Chona Makpelo, commended the government for its effort at reviewing energy contracts, which he hoped would translate into cheaper energy for industry, but he expected some taxes to be reviewed.
The finance minister talks about the review of power purchasing agreement. And I thought that's a step in the right direction. For us in industry, we're waiting to see how that review will impact on electricity tariffs for members of industry. At this stage, it's important to recognize the silence of the finance minister on most of the tax reviews we proposed. In fact, his silence was legendary. because there are many things that we're expecting to hear. For example, the issue of the benchmark value. We are expecting total scrapping of the benchmark value. There's another issue of 1% COVID tax levy. That 1% add up to the cost of production. As it is now, we don't even know. It appears that tax will happen in perpetuity. We don't know the end date. There's no sunset clause in that law.